What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Saturday and I'm back in my car again. I'm actually on my way to my hair appointment. I'm going to have my hair cut today at my hair salon. I don't know if I'm getting color done today. I usually don't know until I get there because I just didn't write that. I didn't write it down. I wasn't keeping track of if I was getting color or not, so I don't know. They'll tell me when I get there. And I have a homemade knockoff Starbucks pink drink that I made myself, Copycat recipe that I found on Pinterest. I'll link to that. Made it myself in my blender with some coconut milk and ocean spray white crayon strawberry. I'm pretty sure is what I used, but I'll put a link to the ingredients or include the ingredients. So off I go, and when I'm done with my hair appointment, I will check back in and show the after, because usually I get a blowout and she straightens my hair for me, so it'll look completely different. Okay, what's up? I'm back from my hair appointment, and here it is. So I did get a blowout. I got my hair blow dried straight and trimmed. So I don't know if you could tell from earlier, but my hair was cut slightly asymmetrical. So I had it a little bit shorter on this side, then this side was a little bit longer. I really love the asymmetrical look. I actually wanted it to be very extreme and like dramatically asymmetrical, but it wasn't. It was just kind of a subtle asymmetrical hairstyle. So I ended up just telling my hairstylist that I just wanted a trim and I just wanted to balance it out to be a symmetrical bob. So I went back to how I had my hair last summer, which was just a basic short bob. Typically wear my hair curly on a daily basis, but I do like to get my blowout when I go to the salon. So, and I got my color done. So yeah, I got a partial foil. I got my highlights updated. So it looks good. So anyway, I am in a parking lot of my local Lowe's, and I'm going in here because I have to look at roof shingle samples, whatever, because I'm getting a new roof. So my contractor was like, he sent me photos of the roof samples, and they have like this really cool, the manufacturer or whatever, the company that makes them, has this really cool thing on their website where you can go in and upload a picture of your house and it will like digitally show you what that color will look like on your house, which is a very cool feature, and it worked really awesome. But I need to see them in person. Obviously there's no way I could possibly make a decision on what color without actually seeing it in person, not just in an app or on my phone or in a photo, digitally created photo for that matter. So I'm here to check out the roof samples. I pretty much have it narrowed down, I think, to 2, possibly 3 that I might choose, but I do want to see them in person and make a decision from there. I think it's going to be a pretty easy decision. I'm not going to like really like, you know, get too in the weeds on this, hopefully. I mean, I just want to get the ball rolling on the roof, so. Driftwood. That's estate gray, desert rose, slate stone gray, Sierra gray. I don't know what that one is. Estate gray, desert tan. Okay, so I think I'm between the estate gray and the slate stone gray. Originally I wanted a much darker one. I was going to go with like the onyx, which is like the dark charcoal gray, almost black. But somebody told me that having a dark roof can make it hot. And my house is a Cape Cod, so if you're familiar with that style of house, there's no attic. Like the second floor is the attic, and it does get very hot in a Cape. So I don't think I want to get a black roof if that's going to make it hotter, but I don't like the look of a light roof. It's what I have now. I have a very light sandstone color, and I don't like that look, so I did want it to be a little bit darker. So I'm kind of between those two different grays, and they're very, I mean, honestly, like, who cares at the end of the day, right? I mean, I don't know. It's not like I'm picking out a fun paint color for my kitchen or whatever, which is a project I hope to be doing soon in the future. This is just like a roof. Like, who even cares? I could pick either one of these. I could literally flip a coin over it and it wouldn't make any difference in the world. It's not like I'm gonna drive up to my house and be like, nah, I picked the wrong grade. Like, I'm not gonna feel that granular about it. So I think I'm just gonna pick one of them seems like a more like that textural look, and one seems more like a solid color, and it is, maybe I'll go with the lighter one. I don't know. So that's where I'm at. I don't know. What do you guys think? Give feedback. Let me know. I'm probably not going to decide this today. So should I go with the lighter gray or the darker charcoal gray? I'm not really sure. Okay, let's go look at them one more time, just to be sure. So this one, this is the estate gray. I do like that one. This is Sierra gray. That's too light. I'm definitely not getting that one. And then this is slate stone gray. See how it has that kind of textural look? I don't know. That one's okay. Get that one. And then this is the estate gray again, but on a different quality grade, whatever shingle. See how that's darker? But like I said before, is that going to be too dark? Is that going to make my house hot upstairs? It is fun to look around here though. Like, the other thing I just saw that was kind of cool on the next style over was like mirrors, like big overdresser wall mirrors, which I really want to get for my daughter's bedrooms. This kind of stuff here is what I'm talking about. Some nice bedroom mirrors. They actually have a lot of nice home decor stuff here. I think, like, this is the aisle I'm on right now. I think that between Lowe's and Home Depot, I think Lowe's has the better home decor. What do you guys think? I think for things like rugs, home decor, like tile, what have you, I do think they have better, more cool in style things here. Hey, good morning. It is a new day. It's the next day. Today's Sunday. At the time that I'm filming this, today is daylight savings time day. I don't actually know when this video is going to go up. I always think I'm going to be doing like a weekly vlog, but it ends up like I'm filming things that happen over the course of sometimes up to 2 or 3 weeks, because I just don't have that many interesting things going on in my life. So I don't even know when you will actually see this, but today is mid-March and it's daylight savings, and I just had to adjust all my clocks. So this is the bad one. This is where we lose an hour. So I like the other one better. And my hair is still straight, as you can see. So usually when I get a blowout at my hair salon, I try to keep it straight for as long as I can before I have to wash it again. I don't typically straighten my hair myself. I have before, but most of the time I don't. I actually had one of those Revlon blow dryer straightener things, but my daughter took it with her to college, so I don't have that anymore, and it's just like a lot of work and it's a lot of heat damage, and I just don't do it. I let my hair air dry typically. So this is kind of like a nice little bonus that I like to make it last as long as I possibly can when I have my hair like this. So this morning I'm up, and at Starbucks I'm up. It's like almost noontime now. I don't even know what time it is, honestly. It's daylight savings. It could be 10 o'clock in the morning. It could be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I really have no idea. But I'm at Starbucks because I placed a mobile order. They are featuring a new item menu. They are doing a series of drinks that have lavender in them. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if this is something I'm going to like. I'm probably not going to like the flavor of lavender in my coffee, but I'm gonna try it because I usually always try whenever they come out with like a seasonal beverage or something new on the menu. I always give it a try. I did order it in a tall though because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like this. So I'm gonna go in and pick it up and we'll see. Okay, I'm back. So I got the little tiny tall size. Didn't get a straw inside, but I always have extra backup straws in my car because I save them for emergencies like this. And we'll see. I'm stirring it up because there was a little bit of syrup or something on the bottom. I'm not quite sure what that is because see, this is why I don't like this lid. I'm trying to stir it, right? But the straw is not reaching the other side because it's all the way over here in this sippy thing instead of in the center where straws used to be. Complain, complain. All right, we'll give this a try. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I do taste the lavender. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think that's bad. I thought I was gonna hate it and be like, blah, I'm not even finishing this. I actually was like thinking I might have to buy a second backup coffee to replace this coffee when I inevitably don't like it. But this is I will drink this. This is okay. This is okay. This will never be my favorite. Yeah, I mean the thing with lavender is like it's soap. It's like it's a room scent. It's a sachet. It's what I want my laundry or my clothing to smell like. I don't know, or my bathroom. You know, I don't know if I like it in my coffee. But I'm glad I tried it, and it's okay. It's okay. Lavender and coffee. Lavender and coffee. So I don't know if I gave my full review of that drink, but now that I have finished the entire thing, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was terrible. I probably won't order it again. I didn't love it. I do like to try all the various different seasonal drinks and new menu offerings that Starbucks comes out with the exception of Oleato. Did not try Oleato. But this one was okay, but I'm probably gonna not get it again. So it's kind of a nice day out here. I'm actually gonna head outside into my backyard and check on my above ground swimming pool. So when I first started my YouTube channel, which was last summer, a lot of the daily vlogs and the home vlogs and stuff I was doing around the house was outside in my yard, and I was fussing around with my pool a lot. So if you were loving the above ground swimming pool content, great news for you. The pool content is coming back. I actually just got in the mail the little form from my local pool supply store that I hire to open and close my pool, and they just send like the form out in the mail, and they ask you to fill it out and send it back and tell them when you would like the pool to be opened. So I can't even believe it's already that time of year to start thinking about opening the pool, but I will have to tell them like the approximate date I want so that they can put it in their calendar and get me booked up, and that way I can make sure that I get my pool opened when I want it to be open. Here where I live, we're not really in the pool until really close to 4th of July weekend. It's such a short season. We're definitely not in it at Memorial Day or anything like that. It's not hot enough here yet. Okay, it's a little bit of a windy spring 40-ish degree day here, and here's the pool. There it is. Well, so what do we do in the winter months? We have to constantly be removing the water from the pool cover. And to do this, we use one of my favorite household tools, appliances ever. My above ground pool cover pump. Ta-da! This thing. Now, the first winter that I had this pool, which was a few years ago now, I was so scared and paranoid all through the winter of what was going to happen to the pool with the water on the cover. Like, I was waking up in the middle of the night, literally having nightmares about my pool collapsing every time it rained and the pool cover filled up with water. I would get like really nervous about it, and then when the water froze and became ice, I was really nervous about that. I just didn't know what to expect, being, you know, the first year that I owned it, and I was constantly worried about it. I literally would wake up in the middle of the night and look out my bedroom window and just make sure that everything was okay with the pool structurally and that it hadn't collapsed and wasn't flooding my yard. So it's been a couple of years now. I've gone through a few winters. I feel a little bit more comfortable, kind of know the drill at this point, and having, you know, mechanisms like the pool pump so I can get the water off. It does give me peace of mind, and I feel a little bit more, you know, secure about the pool remaining structurally sound. But this is a lot of work. I have to come out here pretty often and set this whole system up here, get the water out of it. I do wish this hose was a bit longer. Ideally, I could get it to go completely out of the yard and like down my driveway, but it's not long enough, so it usually does have to kind of sit in the grass. And when we have a lot of rain, it ends up being a lot of water. There's a lot of water in there right now. This is actually probably going to take me days to get out. I'll do a few hours today, a few hours another day. Hey, what's up? Good morning. I am a hot mess right now. Do not mind my appearance. I'm sitting in my kitchen in front of my stove. So tomorrow I am getting my new appliances delivered. I'm super excited about this. So in my last vlog, I mentioned that I had gone to the appliance store and ordered new appliances for my kitchen, and they are being delivered tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's pretty cool. It is possible that they will be here early, so I have to get this area prepared. So I have to clean this stove, first of all, which it's filthy and disgusting, because I don't want the delivery people or the kitchen people to see that the stove is so disgusting. I don't even know why I care, but I will clean it before they come to take this one away and put the new one in. I'm also getting a dishwasher, and I ordered a microwave to go above the stove, but it's on back order, so I don't think that's coming tomorrow, which sucks because I wish I was getting them all at the same time, obviously. So I have to kind of do some cleaning up around my kitchen, like clearing the space and taking things off the counter and stuff like that. And like I said, cleaning. I have all of my muffin tins and cookie sheets inside the drawer of the oven. I have my pizza stone, which I keep inside the oven all the time. That's where I store it. So I have to get all of that stuff out, and then this thing is going bye-bye, which I'm super glad about. You know, it's ugly, it's white, it's disgusting. It's so gross. I mean, like 90% of the reason why I even wanted a new stove is because this one is so filthy. Like, I just want a do-over. I want to start over with a new one, and like I will keep the new one a lot more clean. This is just so old. I don't even know how old these appliances are in this house. This is new. This I just got last year. So everything will match. The new ones will be stainless steel, which is great. This house I live in now was a rental house I moved into 10 years ago, this year actually. And when I first moved into it, it was a house I was renting from the family that lived here before me. This was their starter home. They moved out to a nicer home, in a bigger home, and kept this as a rental for a few years. So I rented it from them, and then they got to a point where they wanted to sell it, and I bought it from them. So I own this house now, but all of the things in the kitchen, the appliances, you know, the paint colors, I've talked about this before, it's all their stuff. Slowly over time, I've been like kind of making it my own and changing some things in here, but like these appliances, these cupboards, even this paint color on the wall, this was their kitchen, you know. And my dishwasher, which is across from me over there, is completely broken and hasn't worked in almost exactly 4 years. It stopped working during the pandemic. And I haven't had an operating dishwasher. I've been washing my dishes by hand for 4 years, which I actually don't mind. It's not like, that's not a big lift for me. It's fine. It's, you know, I've kind of built a routine around it. But recently I was thinking, I'm kind of sick of washing my dishes myself. Like, why don't I just get a dishwasher? So I'm pretty excited about getting everything delivered. I hope everything goes well with the installation. I've done all my measurements and all the things I was supposed to do on my end. So hopefully it all goes well and everything gets put in, and I will show it after it's all completed. Hey, I'm back. So it has been a very exciting morning around here. Got my new appliances delivered. This is my new oven. Nice. Look at that, huh? It's great. This was already here, and I got a new dishwasher, which is across from me. I'll put a picture of that in as well. Pretty nice, all stainless steel. Just a big upgrade for me. I had white appliances before, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it would like really transform the whole look of my kitchen. It's nice. It definitely looks nice, but it's still, my kitchen still basically looks the same. So everything went well with the install. I had a bunch of people here, you know, putting the appliances in, and then a separate person to do the gas line, whatever hookup thing. And yeah, it all went perfectly fine. You know, when they pull these appliances out from the wall, it's kind of like, surprise, what's back there sometimes. But it's all great. They're in, everything's cleaned up, got some dust bunnies out from underneath the cabinets, and yeah. So this is nice. It's great. It looks really good. I like it. Yeah. My kitchen looks like a bomb went off because I moved everything over to the side. Like I stuck a bunch of stuff and clutter on my countertops. So I'm going to clean everything up and put everything back where it was. Maybe even use this as an opportunity to clean and declutter and get rid of some things I don't use very often. Could be. What's up? I'm out shopping again. I'm out at Walmart. I'm in the garden section, and I'm here to buy some seeds. I'm gonna do seed starters at home. I bought the little trays, and I'm gonna get some seed packets and start my indoor gardening. I used to do this every year. I didn't do it last year, and I just planted everything outdoors last year and put everything in containers on my deck. This year I'm going to try to do some seed starters. So I'm going to pick out a couple of packets of things. Not really sure what I'm going to get yet, but it is fun to do, and I love like keeping them in my window and watching them grow over the next couple months. So I'm going to go look around and see what I find. I like to get this kind too, just like a wildflower mix. I've had good luck with those. Those are kind of fun to do because you can just literally like throw them in the dirt and you'll get something. Yeah, definitely getting peas. We tried to grow red peppers last year too. I've done cherry tomatoes before that came out really good. I have to be careful what I choose because I do have a lot of rabbits and other backyard animals that like to eat the things that I plant. So I have to choose carefully. They never eat marigolds, so marigolds are great. I do eat the morning glories. I probably won't do that again because it just leads to too much disappointment when they eat them. I also love a garden flag. I might get a new garden flag too. This is actually my last stop. I've also been to Target in their garden department and Home Depot. Hey guys, it's a new day. It's actually a new week. When I started filming for this vlog, I think it was before St. Patrick's Day, and now it is Easter weekend. Tomorrow is Easter. By the way, if you have made it this far into the vlog, my birthday was last week and I turned 52. So if you want to leave any birthday wishes and say happy birthday to me in the comments, I won't be mad at it. So during the past week, what I wanted to do was start my little indoor gardening and my seed starters now that it is springtime. And I usually do this every year where I go and I get some seed packets and I do the little seed starters inside my house and get ready to grow some things, and then eventually I move them into container plants or actually plant them in the ground. So in the past week, I have been to Target, Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's looking for plants and seeds and trying to decide what I'm going to plant for this year. I typically buy those plastic trays where you fill them with potting soil and put the seed starters in. So I was looking for those, but I did find some really cool stuff at Target. Target actually had a lot of really cool planting stuff, and they have these kits, if you like that kind of thing, where you can buy a complete kit and it will have like a basil growing kit or some other kind of flower growing kit where everything comes in the package all together as like just everything you need to grow the plant in one package. So these are really great for if you're a beginner, if you want to do like an indoor kitchen garden, if you want to do this with your kids. They make really great gifts because it's just, like I said, like a standalone thing you can give where the person can just start growing something and not need any other components or additional things to buy. So I really thought they had a lot of cool stuff at Target. I did find something cool that kind of matched what I was looking for, and it was this Burpee Super Seed Pop Out and Reusable Seed Starter Kit. And this is a little bit smaller than the typical seed starter kit that I get. So the trays, the plastic trays that I was referring to just now are bigger, and I think most people know what I'm talking about. You've seen them in like Home Depot and Lowe's. This is a little bit smaller, but I think that's good because I don't want to do so many. I think I just want to keep it to just a few. I used to do like 2 or sometimes even 3 of those huge trays. So this is a little bit smaller. I just took the label off. And why I like this is because, you know, it just comes with a little bottom, so I don't have to worry about water getting all over my surfaces of wherever I put this. And it's just like really cute and compact and small. I'm going to put it right here by my window. Here's the little easy sowing, even watering, gentle transplanting, and reuse each season. And I will keep this and reuse it because I just like this size. I think I like it. It's also really sturdy. The other ones, the bigger plastic ones that I was talking about, they were a little bit more flimsy. Oh my god, this is so cool too. Look at this. So I can write down what I planted, which is great because many years I have done this and sometimes I do forget what I planted. I also bought a lot of new seed packets, and I also have some seed packets from previous years that have already been opened that I'm going to reuse. So I'll just kind of go through what I bought, and I can't remember at which store I bought what because, like I said, I went to like 4 different stores over the past week, and some of these are from previous years, so I don't know where I obtained all of these, but so these are my open packets. I have Zinnia, Cosmos, Marigold, Alyssum, Old Fashioned Mixture. I remember doing this one. This one came out really good. I hope there's a lot more in there. They feel kind of like peas. We do these every year. My daughter loves those. Carrots. And cone flowers, which I love. I don't think these worked really well last year, but I am going to try them again. I ended up buying an actual coneflower plant at Home Depot last year because I really like them, and they do grow wild. They just seem to never catch on. I don't know if it's like my particular soil or what. And then these are the new ones that I just bought in the past week. So I have Marigold, Butterfly Wildflower Mix. That sounds kind of cool. forget-me-nots and Shasta daisies, which I love. Daisies is one of my favorite flowers. They're just sentimental to me. They were like my prom flowers. So, Morning Glories, which I will probably, I don't know why I have these. I might have had those from a previous year. I will not plant those because they get eaten by varmints in my yard. And I just don't plant them anymore. It's too disappointing because they grow and they're beautiful. And I have like gorgeous Morning Glories. And then one day I walk out there and they are all eaten. And I just, you know, I've just decided instead of trying to fight with these varmints and local animals, I'm just not going to plant the stuff that they eat. It's just not worth it to me. It's like all the effort of growing something and then they come in and chew it up. If you remember last summer when I started filming vlogs, I was having this issue with my rose bush. So my mother got me a rose bush last year for Mother's Day. It was beautiful. I planted it and it was eaten. It was gone. It was ridiculous. I was really bummed out and sad about that. I'll link to those videos. So I think like if I can't get something to grow, I'm just not going to grow it. Like, you know, this is just the environment I live in. There's a lot of rabbits around here. There's supposedly deer around here. I've never seen them, but my neighbors have said, yeah, groundhogs. Oh my God. I just like literally want to throw a grenade in the groundhog hole, but nasturtium. Honeybee mix. I don't know if I showed that one already. That sounds cool. Coleus. This is one of my favorites. These are gorgeous. I love them. Another marigold. They won't eat the marigolds. Marigolds do great here. Basil. Always have to have a basil plant because I actually use that in my cooking. And last year I had so much basil. I ended up making my own pesto. That was really good. Another butterfly garden one and nasturtium. Oh, and then these two are just spearmint, which I think I got these at Disney at the Flower and Garden Festival. I'm not a fan of like mint or spearmint, but I'll probably plant them anyway because who knows. Okay, so I went and filled the tray and I just used the regular potting mix that you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. And here is the tray filled up. And when I start these, I don't like water them. I use like a little spray mister and I just kind of mist inside them just to kind of get them a little wet. This is just a regular spray bottle that I got from Grove Collaborative. I'm not subscribed to Grove right now, but I used to, and I don't know if anyone else has done Grove, but they give you free gifts sometimes, and I got this as one of my free gifts. Very cool. So I just kind of like wet them a little bit with the spray bottle. I don't want them to be like soaking wet. I don't want them dripping down through the bottom of the tray just yet. So how I will start it is I usually just stick my finger in and make a little hole indentation like that in each one. And that is where I'm going to be placing the seeds. So I'll do this for all 16 of these. So now that I have my seeds in the little holes, some of them you can see better than others because some of them are so tiny or so dark. They're just mixing in with the soil, and then I will just kind of push the soil over the top of them. Basically like this, just gently cover up the hole with my finger. I don't even really do much. I just kind of tap it down and then I close them all up like that. I'm just going to spray them again. And then I'm just going to wait and see what grows out of them. Some of them make it, some don't. Like I said, I've done this for many years. They're not always going to grow. Even when you see sprouts and they look like they're beginning to grow, not all of them will thrive and make it. When you try to transfer them into a different container, sometimes they don't take the transfer very well. This is just part of the fun of doing seed starters. Some of these are hardy and I did 3 of them marigolds, and I know for sure I'll get those. Some of the other ones are more like a long shot, but we'll see. I'll track along and follow how they grow. And I have my little cheat sheet here so I don't forget what I put in them. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for following along with me over the past couple of weeks at the various things I've been doing. Got my new appliances. If you like these videos, please give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you add me to your subscription. Thank you to new subscribers. I know a lot of people joined last week coming out of my Stitch Fix video, so thank you. Super happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy the rest of my content. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!